and welcome back to Supercharge. Once again, we are back with another episode, only this time it's a game series that we've only seen once on Supercharge before. We've seen the first game. We haven't seen the second game for some reason, but we're back with Rayman 3. Hoodlum Havoc, and this is a game that I can safely say I've never played before. So that's already an issue, so you're probably wondering why I'm hosting, but here we are. Anyway, my name is the Kiwi Dragon, and today I'm joined by our two competitors in this race. First of all, I will introduce our veteran of the Square Charge community, Janinjuice. Welcome to you, good sir.
Thank you for introducing me, Kiwi, and thank you everybody for coming. And thank you to my competitor, who we will meet in a moment, for accepting the race. And yeah, I love Rayman 3. It's my childhood game. And yeah, and the reason why we haven't done Rayman 2, because we're planning something for it, me and Lucas. Something a bit special. So that's something to look forward to somewhere down the line. But anyways, yeah, I love this game, and my competitor loves this game, so that's really cool. So that's really how this video came about. We both love the game. We want him to have a nice debut. So enough of that. Let's meet him, shall we?
Indeed. So the other competitor, who you might have just seen shuffling back and forth there like a boxer, making his debut today on Square Charge on Supercharge. Please welcome S04.
Hello, I'm here to play the game. I love this game. Let's do this.
Nice.
Succinctly put. I like it. Well, gentlemen, that is probably a good point for me to tell you. Well, not tell you. Tell the people what you have told me your goal for this race is. And the goal for this race, of course, is to make the most amount of points, get the most points, I should say, rather, in 1 hour. Now, how you get points, I don't know. People watching this, they're probably more familiar with it than me.
I'll just say that if you're a fan of Spyro, then maybe you know.
Ah, okay, so it's like collecting gems. Okay, right. Right, so are you both ready for this 1 hour match, this Iron Man of a match?
I am ready.
Yes, I am ready.
All right.
Born ready. Let's go.
If you're ready, then I shall count you down. And S04, as you're new, when I say square to charge after the countdown, that'll be your cue to go. All right.
Gotcha.
Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1, square to charge. Your timer has kicked off, and whilst these two are underway, I shall take this opportunity to introduce our commentators for this race. First of all, this gentleman has stayed up rather late to see this, and as I say, we thankfully appreciate him for it. Please welcome Skater.
Yeah, yes, it has gotten quite late, and thank you all so much for allowing me to be here. I'm definitely looking. It's worth it to stay up to watch this and just chill and have a good time.
Fantastic.
Is there anything in here? I can't remember. No.
You'd have to tell me. I've never played it before.
This
And
is
while
gonna be
he's
a good,
searching,
Iron Man of a goal, like you said, Kiwi. Like, it's gonna be
absolutely. And of course, our other commentator is, of course, a frequent visitor to the commentary box. It is Rexy.
I have played this game on launch, so of course I am familiar with the scoring system. So it'll be great to end up seeing how both of you would end up handling this one. Also, if my microphone magically changes during the race, it's because of magic.
Magic. Okay, I'll blame it on the magic.
AKA Discord. No.
AKA changing to a phone, because this is literally before my work shift today.
There you go. Okay. Okay. That.
Literally before, sorry, your work shift, did you say?
Yeah,
wow, nice.
I do volunteering at my local library every Monday morning.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Well, thank you for hopping on to join to chill and watch the race.
Yeah.
Before you gotta go do stuff.
No, as I say, it's not a problem if you switch microphones at all. No, but yeah, it's good to see that we have people here who are well versed in Rayman 3, because I know nothing about Rayman 3.
Yeah,
He
same
looks
here.
pretty decent, though.
It is a very strange game. in terms of its humor and presentation, but it has a nice, distinct personality. It sets it aside from other Rayman games. It's
Well,
a
let's
bit
put
of
it this
a
way:
lighter
the
tone as Rayman 2.
intro that you showed us earlier on, and for those of you who are watching, you won't see this, but Janny was commentating over the intro, telling us basically a little story time version of the intro, trying to recap what's going on, or at least in
that
his
was awesome.
words, recap what was going on. And all I could think was, while I was looking at the visuals of the intro for Rayman 3, was I don't remember getting stoned, but this certainly looks like I've gotten stoned.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I
you
remember.
haven't seen the doctors.
I remember that the first bits of promotional material that was released for Rayman 3 before the name of the game or even the IP was even released was just the appearance of the Hoodlums themselves. So of course you have every right to feel intrigued.
I do kind of wish we were actually recording that, like Gin and Juice version of the
Oh, I
intro.
wish we had recorded the
Yeah.
story time saga.
that
I
was-
should have done it, but oh well.
That was good. But oh,
I'll do a
Wait,
let's
there's
play on
Ant.
this game eventually, and then I'll put it back in. So I'll
Oh
do
wow, Rayman's got his hands back.
he finally got his hands back. Give him
that.
a hand.
Handy, innit?
Very handy.
So when are we getting his neck back? Because he can't get choked at the moment.
That's not Rayman. That's just a guy.
Come on.
But it is
yes.
worth points.
I remember I played this game so many times, and I really couldn't understand a word he was saying until I played the Xbox version, which actually has subtitles. It's- And now I'm like, oh, okay, now I understand.
Is there no
Before I-
subtitles in this version at all?
No.
No.
The HD version does, but I know that the PS2 and GameCube versions don't.
Right.
So
Interesting.
the quirk about the HD version, though, is that the audio took away 2 instances of "Oh my God" from the fairy later on in this level.
Yeah, I saw subtitles there about a bloke called Andre.
I love
Yeah,
the
he's
music.
called Andre, the main villain of the game.
He's called Andre.
Yes.
Andre.
Oh.
You can't get any more French than that.
It's very French, but I expected it to be somewhat intimidating. Because
Oh,
I'll be
98%.
honest,
Where did I miss
many-
things?
Andre can be intimidating. Andre the Giant.
Ooh,
Literally the most-
98.
the person I can
I got
think of that's
100.
intimidating name Andre was Andre the
GG
Giant.
on that. Huh.
Sometimes it may not be a case of just missing things, Jenny, but it'd be more of a case of figuring out your pathing for the combo. Because as Murphy said during the intro, the more you collect in one go, the higher your score will go up.
Yeah, I did try and test that actually before, but I think it matters about something that you missed in the level, I think. I could be wrong, but I feel like that was the case.
Ah, I messed up. Oh well.
What
whatever.
is
I gotta
that
say,
there? It's like a little spider.
It's a
I
frog.
really like the. I really
Oh,
like
it's a
the look of
frog.
the game. Like the art style.
Okay,
is
there we go.
Really, really nice.
Ah, missed
To be
it.
fair, he did look like he had 8 legs because I saw the toes sticking out. It looked like he was a
Oh,
spider. So you can't blame me for thinking it was a spider rather than a frog.
Oh, and the platforming here is creative too. This is really cool. I'm liking this game.
Yeah, it's a
I love
really
this
cool game. Ah,
Oh, that was a good punch.
Thank you.
A
um,
Mike Tyson haymaker right there.
That
okay.
he hopefully does on whatever.
On Logan Paul, yeah.
Is it Logan or is it the? I don't remember.
Oh, Jake. I
Jake
can't
Paul,
tell
there
the
we go.
difference.
Yeah,
Look,
Logan,
they're
that's
bloody
what I was
same to
getting-
me.
That's exactly what I was struggling with too. I was literally just gonna say one of the Pauls because I think Logan's the wrestler. But I
That's
forgot
right, yeah. Logan's in WWE, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I forget that.
But I was
And then
like,
I get reminded, I'm like, why?
when his prime
Ah.
when his prime sponsorships everywhere at every event now.
Oh god, they are everywhere, and I see them in my supermarket all the time. And all I can think is, I've tried Prime twice now, and I don't like either of them, like at all. The blue raspberry was one of the worst things I'd ever drunk. It
Oh,
tasted all right in like the first mouthful, and then I drank. You know, like you know when you like initially have a drink and you can feel the taste on the back of your throat.
Yeah.
But then when you swallow it, it left this horrific aftertaste, like
Oh, man.
medicine. It was just
Oh
bad.
god, like
and then
Robitussin or something. Like like
no,
yeah,
I don't know about Robitussin, but
like it's stuck in your throat. Not that bad.
Uh,
oh, well, it was stuck in your throat for a while. Yeah, at
Oh.
least for me, anyway.
Oh, man.
And then I tried the orange flavor not so long ago because I was in my supermarket again, and they had the orange one on clearance for $1 a bottle. I thought, shit, at that price, I might as well try the orange flavor, see if it's any better than the blue raspberry.
I can
And
kinda
it
see
was
why.
even bloody worse.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I can definitely see why it was on it for $1. Jeez.
And I'm thinking to myself, how can you mess up coconut water with some flavoring? And then I think, well, for starters, you put a shit ton of caffeine in here, apparently. And I'm like, I don't understand why. But, yeah. Like, if I want a caffeine
42%,
hit, I'll...
jeez.
42?
42, okay.
Wow.
I missed the one down there, but whatever. It's fine.
No, if I want a caffeine hit, I'll drink an energy drink like a V or a Red Bull if I'm really feeling dangerous.
Oh god. Yeah, well that's the thing, is like yeah. Dangerous is the word.
Preferably V, which I realise most of you probably never heard of because it's a New Zealand made energy drink that they do sell in Australia as well. But
Ever since my days I started getting anxiety, and then after I think probably absorbing enough caffeine for a lifetime after I stopped working at the car auction place I used to work at. Yeah, I just got coffee and caffeine. Not caffeine because I still drink sodas, but coffee and energy drink, like hardcore energy.
Okay.
I
Completely.
can't believe they make a Zelda reference in this.
It's like not a good idea to have that stuff for me anymore.
Zelda
Yes, there
reference.
was a Zelda.
Yeah, he grabs
Yeah.
Andre attacks the fairy and he goes, "Buzz off, fairy. Zelda needs you yet."
Oh wow. That's cool.
Ah, right.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
It's kind of like
Camera.
Heroes.
Thank you.
It's a little,
But for-
even more direct than Heroes Tales, little cheeky references to like Mario and stuff like that.
And talking of references, I still don't know who the Mary Lou is in question when the fairy girl's in this cutscene. Is that you, Mary Lou?
Okay, I have no idea. It sounds like some sort of folk tale.
Probably,
I've
but
heard of
Scoogle
it.
hasn't been giving me anything for a while on that one.
Oh damn.
oh, this little fairy lady seems particularly antsy.
The only problem with
well, I
not
mean, to
knowing
be
the
fair,
She's
she
singing
is-
REM. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I feel fine.
Hey.
The only problem with not knowing this game is I don't know who's doing better than who.
You can just look at the score.
Clearly.
Yes, I was going to say, presently, I think we're able
Oh,
to tell
the
by the
score.
score. Not
Okay,
that
I didn't
we'll
even notice that
reveal
was-
who's currently in the lead to the other
Okay.
opponents. But
Well, okay, yeah. Well, not for sure. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
But okay, but I was just being.
Well,
so
yeah.
dense, I
Given
didn't even realize
how,
there was a score there, so yeah.
given what you're talking about, Aaron's ahead of me.
not
There is-
necessarily.
there
You
is
could be
going-
ahead of Aaron. How do you know that you're behind him? You
Because
don't.
he talks about
Exactly.
the fairy. And I just come to
There
the
is
fairy.
story.
Ahead of you
See-
on
see,
terms
there
of
is-
progress, perhaps, maybe.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Kiwi has beat me to the punch. Yeah, there's progress, and then there's also taking the time to see how many extra points you could get before moving on.
Yeah,
ding,
true.
ding, ding.
You could be actually further
Ah,
in
no,
terms of
I
like,
messed that up.
levels, but progression. One could have better than the other. So
I think I'm
Exactly.
doing okay.
And plus, you have got just over 49 minutes remaining, so you have plenty of time to
oh, yeah,
take a breather and see what you can find in terms of collectible
Yeah.
gems.
A breather.
But yeah,
This-
take a breather. Don't
This
forget
is
to also
swear-
have stretch and make sure. No.
You know, I'm gonna have a long cutscene soon, so maybe I should.
Or maybe a stretch is in order then.
crack your back, your fingers, everything. You know, just take a break.
Call up the local masseuse parlor. Yep.
What's my score? 73.
73, very nice.
That's a nice score. Missed it.
See, now, if either of you happen to score 69%, that's an automatic win, you understand?
Ah, there. Yep, that is true.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Oh, this is some funky party. What is going on here?
Look at these turtles.
Welcome to the heart of the world, Kiwi, where it's always disco hour.
It's
I feel like I've woken up in Club 54.
He definitely looks like he's partied too hard. He's done.
Oh yeah, he's been hitting that beer too much.
Well, originally they were very jubilant because, yay, Globox has eaten a Bontre, but there was like, oh no, he's living from the inside and you might fuck around with him. We've got to bring him to a doctor quick.
I want to check something real quick.
Oh, he is expanding like a balloon.
Just threw him on his head, dude.
Do you need to pause?
Not
or-
only is he
no.
expanding, he's also got concussion.
Yep.
I'm just checking something.
Oh man, could you
No,
imagine?
my theory was wrong. I thought you could get. Oh shoot! I thought you could get more points through the, the glowing things you trigger, but you're just trying to find Andre hiding.
I was gonna say, could you imagine both drunk and concussed at the same? Oh my god.
Oh, that would be horrific.
Nothing sounds like more of a horrible time than that.
This is bad enough when you concussed. You don't know where the bloody hell you are. Speaking as someone who's been
Alright.
concussed a couple of times,
Yep.
it's even worse when you're drunk. I say even worse when you're drunk. It's
Yes.
bad when you're drunk. So combining the two, oof.
Then you double don't know who you are, where you are, what plane of existence you're.
you might as well be an amnesiac at that point.
Yeah.
All right, what's my score? I don't know, not yet.
So if you thought that was funky before, wait until you get to see
Oh.
what's
Oh
happening
my
now.
God! I've woken up in the 1960s.
Now you're.
I
now
was
you're
thinking the 70s, but still
Now
that
you're
kind
on-
of
oh, no.
imagery.
I was
Now you're-
thinking the summer of love, you know.
Now Kiwi's forgotten that he's taking acid instead of just smoking.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm here on acid. It's the summer of love. Grace Slick is playing in the background. I've woken up in hippie heaven.
Oh god, if that's not a quote right there, I don't know what.
If that is not a YouTube short right there, I don't know what is.
Happy heaven.
All right, I'll get.
This game is just a drug trip without needing drugs.
You ain't seen nothing.
Oh,
What, you mean to say there's more?
there's more? It gets more.
You haven't seen the doctors.
The doctors. Yeah, you
That's
mentioned that earlier on. What is this doctors? You keep mentioning.
Maybe if I'm quick, you'll be able to see one.
Oh, I
may-
look forward to
That's
it.
maybe if he's quick.
Oh no. Messed up the
No,
jump
but-
here.
but- There are
I'm gonna. You're probably gonna hate me for saying this, but do you know what this section's reminding me of right now? It's reminding me of one of the most recent times I played Fortnite, and I had the bloody Metallica concert going on, and you've got to slide on the rails of these. It's like a Guitar Hero type, like guitar strings,
Yeah.
and it lights up, and you've got to jump back and forth into the lightning on the strings as it's playing like the end part of Master of Puppets.
Oh, dude,
And I'm
that's,
just like,
Master.
Okay, what's my score?
exactly, it's that bit, yeah.
that's cool. It was a Master of Puppets thing. That's freaking awesome.
It
Yeah,
was,
I
it was a
definitely did
good,
as
big
well.
old Metallica concert. It was,
And that
God,
eye
what were the
was- that
songs
eye
they
there
had?
at the end of That level was trippy as hell. Oh my goodness.
they had 5 songs in the concert. I think it was Lux Eterna, Hit the Lights, Master of Puppets, Sandman, and shit, what's that one? For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh yeah.
Really
Oh,
good bunch, yeah.
Oh, that's badass. Okay. That's some good stuff. And now I'm assuming Ninjas is going towards the same acid trip here soon.
I can't remember
See-
where it is.
We're going to be seeing another quirk with Andre being inside Globox's body. Because he's right there, he will get to possess Globox to do things against his will, including drinking a fermented fruit juice that he is said to be allergic to, but I'm pretty sure that these are just drunken side effects.
Wow.
Nice.
This has gotten
Yeah.
interesting, to say the least.
I can't remember. Oh, it's there. It's this thing.
This game's
That was
kind of
what that
scaring me
animation was
just
cool.
a little bit.
Uh,
So you
that's
know how you're in
Oh, that
another
was
level
really
now.
bad.
How does that work in terms of the end score? Does it show it to you like overall in like a pause menu?
There's a
or something?
total, yeah, in the pause menu.
Ah, fantastic.
Oh, so
quite
okay, I
annoying
get it.
otherwise.
So yeah,
I was rather hoping you weren't going to make me sit here and count all your levels up, so I have to do
No, I would
maths. I'm like,
never.
listen, it's 10 past 9 already. I'm not sure I'm in the state to do maths.
I
Alright.
just met you. I wouldn't
It's-
make you do that.
Oh,
just-
that's good. I
Okay, long
appreciate
cutscene
that.
time.
At least dinner first. Jesus.
At least dinner first, but better ask the partner what she says about it first.
Get some blood flowing and the brain working again.
I love
Right
the
on.
music in this game.
No, that's why I leave all the bills to my partner because she does the maths. As I say to her, I am the one who writes things. You are the one who does the maths things.
I am the one who writes.
Like I told people in the past, there's a reason why they took me out of pre-AP algebra so quickly back in the day after a couple weeks and put me back in normal math class.
There's a reason why, as a high school student, I didn't take maths beyond year 11, and when I did take maths again in year 13, it was purely because I had no other alternative for classes because the other class I wanted was not available.
Ah, damn. Yeah, I know that feeling.
So instead, I was sitting there doing maths with a whole bunch of year 12s as a year 13. Good God, that was humiliating.
Okay.
Oh,
Under the
Janny's gone to
placenta.
Tripsville.
Yeah.
Is it your Tripsville?
Here we go, flower power time.
Acidville population, you bro.
Oh shoot, missed that one. Well, I'm not getting 100% on this one.
Like I'm sitting here just looking at this peace and love sort of vibes, and all I can think is I'm sitting here. I need Herbie the Love Bug to show up
Shoot.
out of nowhere,
No,
and
that's not
Cheech
good.
and Chong popping in left and right.
Good old Herbie shout out. You love to hear it.
Good old Love Bug, yeah.
Ah,
Also, something kind of pointless but interesting about this game is if you get hit, you lose a point.
yeah.
Oh, really?
What, a singular point.
Yeah, unless you've got a power up, then you lose 2 points.
Oh, okay. Wait, so do you have health or do you just lose points?
You
I
do
would-
get you do have a health bar. If you lose all your health, it's game over.
Oh,
And what is game over?
You-
Oh, just instant game over?
You
Not
don't
Yeah.
lose
even
your points, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
You just
Wow.
have to
there's no
restart.
life system, like actual like
Nah.
lives or anything.
Yeah,
Huh.
similar to Rayman 2, Rayman
All
operates
right.
by a life
Let's
bar in this game.
let's go up the waterfall.
Rexy, you say that to me as someone who's never played Rayman 2.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
My
But,
experience
anyway-
with Rayman is, as I said at the top of the video, oh no, I don't think I mentioned it at the top of the video. I mentioned it to these guys earlier on. My experience with Rayman is playing a tiny smidge of Rayman 1, the DSi port that I managed to hack onto my jailbroken 3DS.
Yeah, that's
And-
as traditional platform as we can get, yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got Rayman 3D, which I think is Rayman 2 The Great Escape, but I haven't touched it.
Yeah, it is Rayman 2. N64 in particular just like transitioned over to. Wait a minute, is N64 or Dreamcast if you're saying 3DS?
Uh,
It's,
3DS, what do you mean?
it's modeled after the N64 version.
I would say
Yeah.
it's probably modeled after
it
64
probably is,
because
yeah, Nintendo version.
there's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of games on the 3DS that were all ports of 64 stuff. You know, you had stuff coming
Yeah.
over
Oh,
like
trippy.
the two
there you go.
Zeldas,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
I
portrait.
know
Star Fox
that
64.
I know that
Yeah.
the DS version of Rayman 2 was more based on the N64 port, and the 3DS version more based on the Dreamcast.
Oh, I just had the
not bad.
just the 3DS version. And I know nothing about Rayman 3, so yeah, this is a learning experience.
People
Oh,
But
say
yeah, you just saw the first reaction to Glowbox and drinking the fruit juice, deciding to just spontaneously swim up a waterfall.
Although I did
And-
say to these two at the earlier on as we were talking about Rayman, The other game I've experienced is, and I mistakenly called it Rayman R earlier on. It's Rayman M or Rayman Arena, as it's known.
Yeah. That's the racing stroke combat spin-off, yeah.
Correct, yeah. I only played a demo of it on a McDonald's demo disc I got, well, PlayStation demo disc I got from McDonald's, rather.
Oh, man. Weren't
Way
those the
back
days?
when.
Like weren't those the days I was to be able to get those demo discs? So
Oh, mate, they were brilliant
places
times.
like that. Like we would get them at like Pizza Hut, like pizza places here, and
The hilarious thing was, though, about these demo discs, and I've got the full set of 4 of them. So they gave them out with the McDonald's big bag meal, whatever combo that was at the time. And this was because this was 2002, 2003. And basically, it was weird, though, because it's a PlayStation 1 demo disc in 2002, 2003, when the PS2 already exists. And the demo discs themselves just had, games that had been out for like years. So I remember on one copy, I think it's Gran Turismo 4, not Gran Turismo 4, Turismo 4 on PS1. Gran Turismo 2, I think, is on one of them. What's it called? What's the game with jet fighters in it? Ace Combat. Ace Combat 4.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, that's in there. Or is it Ace Combat 4 or something like that? Or no, Cool Borders 4 might have been on there. There was something with a 4 in it. There was Stuart Little 2, there was Alfred Chicken, there was Firebugs, which was an interesting racing game. And of all things, and Janny will be very happy to hear this, his favourite PlayStation 1 game in the entire multiverse, Jinx.
Yay.
It was just this random eclectic bunch of games. It was brilliant. And I think there was a FIFA game in there somewhere, probably.
Oh, nice.
Also, that's the second reaction. Glowbox suddenly exploding into helium and floating around.
Wow.
It's okay, we'll see him later.
Yeah.
How is this thing still alive?
If you needed more reason,
Is it alive?
Is he alive? I don't know.
At this point, I don't know. But yeah, if you definitely needed to see the reasons to never drink like fermented juice, there you go.
Because you will go into a somewhat vegetative state and have your lungs filled with helium.
And float away, never to be seen again.
Punching costume now.
So that is the perils of underage drinking, children.
Rayman with the important life lessons.
You were saying earlier about Rayman M being received as a demo key. Was this the PAL version or the NTSC? I mean, it has been PAL.
These were all PAL because I believe
Obviously.
because it was
gonna
McDonald's
happen.
UK
Yeah.
that I got these discs from.
Yeah, the main reason why I mentioned this is because the US version of Rayman M, or Rayman Arena as it's called there, has a very different flow because they actually added in ice pellets as something you can just like throw when charged up, and that just freezes whoever's in front of you. So that just can end up really changing the flow of the race rather than just being entirely dependent on skill. You should try that at some point, Kiwi.
The only thing I remember from that demo disc is you play as Rayman, you're racing Glowbox, I think is what you guys call them, and I just remember this music from this level. It's just like it just goes down, 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 and that's been stuck in my head for 20 bloody plus years, and I've never gotten rid of it. And I've had 2 or 3 concussions in the time since, and I've never forgotten that.
Yeah, forgotten other things that were actually kind of useful
I like
for
that.
that.
I've forgotten many other things, but
I like how in that game, depending on which character you were, you had like a different, same tune but different jingle.
oh, okay.
So if you always played the same character, you'd always hear the same music. But if you played like the fairies, it would be a bit more mystical. If you play like Glowbox, it was a bit more, I don't know, bubbly, like loopy.
It was like more comedy with a lot of brass.
Like that.
And the teensies are essentially chiptune.
Oh yeah, he's definitely he's definitely not doing. Look at him down. He's got the suds going on. Definitely
he's not coping well.
He's not doing well. No.
You can actually you can like keep hitting him and you'll trigger a reaction.
Oh god! Wow.
Does he get annoyed with you when you do it?
No, because you're
should.
Rayman.
Oh jeez.
See, that's the sort of thing I
Useless
love in
Rayman.
video games is when you're playing as a character and you hit another character and they get pissed off. with you.
81. That's not bad.
Like my favorite game for that is Crash Tag Team Racing. Just go around the theme park
Oh,
beating
yeah.
the shit out of all the customers.
I replayed
this
that a bit
just-
last year. It
And
was
this
so fun.
thing does that same tech. We're literally like 3 years beforehand. It's even funnier when you end up beating up Glowbox when he doesn't have Andre in his stomach. And one of the quotes he says is, "We're going to be rated PG-13."
See, I played Tag Team Racing last year because I was doing an experiment because I remember reading somewhere and I don't know where I read it because I thought I read it on a Discord server and I went to go search for it in said server and I couldn't find any like when you search for old messages there was no recollection of this message, so I'm like, was I going nuts? Did I just imagine that this was said in the server? Was it said in a different server? If so, which one? But the thing is that somebody had said, and I remember reading it, you can beat Crash Tag Team Racing without racing. And I was like, wait, really?
Yes,
and
you can, apparently.
I was very interested in this. And in my experiment, I discovered you can actually beat Crash Tag Team Racing without racing. But there will come a portion, because my idea was, could you do it without being in a car at all? And I was like, no, you can't. You still need to be in a car at some stage, but you can do it without driving. And I thought, that's brilliant. A game called Crash Tag Team Racing, and you need to do neither racing nor driving. You just sit in a car, and you can still make it to the end of the game.
Wow.
You mean there are parts of the game where it's just a case of Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing?
Not quite. You've got to sit there and man the gun. So, I would partner up with Engine to use his missile cannon. Because that thing is
broken.
ridiculously broken. Yeah.
Engine and Coco? I always use Coco.
I don't remember about Coco. I know this sounds entirely impractical, but the other one I love doing is Crunch. I just love the Gatling gun.
The Gatling gun.
It's hilariously inaccurate and just wastes ammo like nothing, but at the same time, it's just so fun to see 300 bullets come blasting out of the Gatling gun. But no, yeah, I did it with Engine, like I said, because it was ridiculously overpowered and, won the crystals that were needed to advance. But in that, in doing so, what I also discovered is that there is a certain, how do I put this? There are certain areas that you don't need to pay crystals for. Like, for example, I know in the second hub world, Happily Ever Faster, I managed to see this video. It came up in my feed. It was somebody speedrunning it, and I didn't realize that you could skip the section where you buy the super bounce pad for Happily Ever Faster to get up to Rapunzel's tower, and you can just glitch into it and just essentially like go inside of the cordoned off super bounce pad and bounce off it and into Rapunzel's tower without paying a single crystal. And I was just like, wait, this thing actually can be broken, this game? It's not just jank, but it actually has bits where you can break it. And I'm like, this is fantastic. It was somebody doing it for, I think it was GDQ. I think it was. It was some Scottish chap. I can't remember his name, but it was very insightful.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh, damn, it's starting to get to me though. It's almost 5 in the morning.
Oh my god, and you're still awake.
Oh, I'm gonna finish watching it. I've stayed up this long.
Good man.
Good man.
Plus, also got that. You never know. Got the backup going just in case.
Ah.
See, I'm sitting here like I should probably be signing that contract this evening, but I'm sitting here like I might just do it tomorrow.
You just show and celebrate.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. Just chill out and celebrate tonight. Yeah, and then I'll sign the contract tomorrow. It does say please return it to us within
Ooh, that
10
was
days,
close.
but I would like to get it done ASAP.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
Nearly drop a combo.
Sorry.
Did you nearly drop a combo?
Oh, what is?
Ah,
what is he doing
shoot.
now?
Somebody put the poor thing out of his misery already. At
I
this
don't want to
point.
miss
My
this, so
God,
I'll just take it. Ugh.
He's
Scooting
just
around the-
sliding along the floor.
scooting around the floor, leaving bubbles behind. Oh, the poor
Just
thing.
having
He's
a good-
suffering. He's suffering.
We need to start one of those bloody campaign adverts. Please donate to the Glowbox Appeal. For just £1 per day, you can help put
I
Glowboxes
see,
out of their
that's
misery.
Yes. You help this poor creature from
No, it's not. I
fermented juice
see.
torment
I
from his
It's
bullying
so hard to
friend
get that.
Rayman.
thought Glowbox was going to blow a bubble then, and I'll be annoyed to get up that platform faster. No.
The poor thing. He's even over there just.
He's just standing there like,
Just
awaiting
standing
your
there.
command, Rayman.
He's got like this big kind of like weird
Oh,
smile on
shoot.
his face. I'm okay.
Like, think for yourself, Glowbox. You've got to break.
He's so not doing well. Oh my God.
I mean, did you see that one eye? He was just looking like, oh, I'm not quite here in at home. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah, he's hardcore. Just when he's
Freaking out, yeah.
He is not there. He's not there.
Oh,
at
no,
all.
I messed it up. Great.
Oh my God.
I messed Aaron, I messed up a sleeping guy. That's annoying.
I've messed up one already. I forgot about it actually.
Which one did you get? Didn't
It was
you
the
get?
one by the waterfall.
Yeah, that's the same one. I didn't get that one either. But maybe I should have waited to get this power up. I'm not sure. I can't remember how long it lasts.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, you little squeaky boy.
Come on, get this power up, Rayman. Where are you up to now, Aaron? Where are you up to now, Aaron?
I'm past. I don't know. How do I describe?
He just went through what looks like a furnace.
I'm in like a tent. I'm in the tent.
Okay.
Oh, you just got. Yeah. Just got something.
just
I don't know what it is. I don't know if I want to say what it is, but. Oh, what?
I got the red boost.
No, that's
Oh.
not great.
Rexy left. Okay, I was like, Discord just changed on me out of nowhere.
Is there anything about here? Yes, there is.
As I say, I think she might have had to pop off
That's
to
it,
work,
right?
which is
Yeah,
fair enough.
probably. Yeah, she was already talking about.
No, that's
More-
not a secret. Okay.
More than fair enough.
Oh,
Wonder if we'll get a surprise appearance by the likes of, I don't know, Rodri or Dante or something.
I know.
That
Yeah.
would be epic.
I know one person probably won't come.
Who?
Lucas. Because he's
Oh,
taking
really?
a break.
Oh,
Energy.
fair enough.
Mental break
Oh,
from
okay.
Discord, I think.
Oh, in general? Oh,
Mental
man.
I
health,
think so.
baby.
Like, he's just taking a break from things.
I hope he's okay. I was just talking to him. Not long
Sometimes
ago.
you
I hope
need
he's
to.
alright.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sometimes you just need to take a break.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh no! I didn't realize the sleeping guy was there.
So you got to go back.
It's not like that. When it's gone, it's gone.
Oh, so it's not.
Oh.
When you say sleeping guy, I was thinking you were meaning some sort of like stealth section.
No, like there's
You
there's
can't let them see you.
there's another point thing you can get, like the blue
Mm-hmm.
frogs you saw earlier, Kiwi. You wondered what it was.
Yeah.
this
There's
frog.
basically a sleeping guy, and if you sneak up on him, you get 200 points.
Okay.
So, and I just
Oh, there's
missed him because I forgot he was there.
But it's
Oh,
not
I'll
actually.
take a.
but
I'll
it's
take
not
a
actually like a
97.
thing- Oh, nice. Oh, wow. It's not actually a thing that would like stop you from 100% in the
points.
game, is it? If you.
No. Basically, 100% of this is just getting a good score on a level overall.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
I think
Do they
I'm doing
define
fine.
what a good score is between like a
Yes.
certain number?
Oh.
They
I think
do.
the thing that we like defines a good score is having enough points.
All right, so
just
now
to get the
now I'm on a
bonus.
boss fight.
Okay.
Oh,
you're
Rexy's returned.
there.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rick is back.
That you are very far ahead, man. Jeez.
Oh, I'm
he-
gonna have to bring my mic close to my phone then, aren't I?
He is
So for
on
this
a
boss,
stomping boss thingy.
yeah, I have to grab
Yeah.
these power-ups, and when I grab the last
Man,
one,
you are really far ahead, dude.
a power-up will spawn, and then I have to grab it before he cancels it by
Oh,
stomping on
okay.
it, and then I have to
Oh,
whack him.
interesting. Oh, wow.
Ah,
I
the
have to whack him.
nuclear missiles.
Hold on.
There we go.
Let's start again.
Yeah, I have to do it 3 times. So I want him to like, because this will run out.
All right,
But
I'm gonna
I
get
wanna
that
be in a
power up
position-
again.
I want to be in a position where I can turn around before he can.
Oh, lovely hit.
Direct hit.
Okay, no.
I remember being really scared of this guy.
It looks pretty intimidating.
Have I
with
got
the
it?
giant thing stomping
I mean,
around.
I can see why.
Right.
He's a man strapped into a giant pair of legs
I
via
don't get it.
some
I also
rope.
thought the pair of
It's-
legs were the coolest thing that I just like. saw the first
Only
time.
such torture could come from the French, the same people who created the guillotine.
Oh god! Oh my god! You're not wrong, though.
Shoot. That's annoying.
Come on. All right. Nice. So now we have phase 2.
Okay, now do you
Yeah.
Oh,
get,
there's a
you
phase 2.
How do you get-
Oh, you're
Yeah.
going to have a go with the
It's-
torture device. All
It's,
right.
you get-
it's very
you get the-
cool.
get the torture legs yourself now.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
This is actually
look at these chaps running in all the way from downtown.
There's even an announcer.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to mute this because I want to hear this announcer bloke.
This is true.
When you like clear a wave, he'll make a noise. So you're good. Oh.
Oh, I can hear him. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the pure satisfaction of wandering around on those legs that just hypes
Okay.
you up so much.
That's fantastic.
Oh, did I miss one? I missed one. My combo. Damn. Oh well.
Before the rocket, Aaron, what was your score? Do you remember?
No idea.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, orange power up. Here we go.
I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well. The lowest percentage I got was 73.
Okay, yeah, you're doing way better than me.
Speaking of which, would you gentlemen like to know how much time you've got remaining?
I would
Yeah.
love. I'm guessing 14 minutes.
Oh, that's not a bad guess. We have just got under 20. So
Okay.
not bad
I
guess.
was gonna say 20, but no, I was feeling a little. I was feeling like maybe I was going a bit slow. Oh, get
You
him!
reckon we're going to have time to see these doctor fellows you mentioned?
After this, you'll see the doctor.
oh,
oh,
here
wow.
we go.
Okay.
Hang on.
I look forward to it.
Hang on, they're FMVs.
Oh, wait.
FMVs are
Oh, wait.
skippable and
You
Yeah.
might not see the doctor because
We might run out of time, yeah.
I mean more that
Oh no.
my PlayStation 2 doesn't like
It's an
cutscenes.
FMV, so that's what it does. It skips FMVs.
Oh, it's gonna. Oh no.
It
We're gonna.
might
Oh,
skip
the
it.
FMV skip.
We're gonna miss the good stuff. Oh, that's not.
I don't think you can skip it though, so maybe we might be alright. Because I don't think normally you can skip.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Oh, come on.
Oh, 100%. Let's go.
Ooh, that's a juicy score.
A juicy juicer.
There we
jamming.
go.
And that's coming from Gin Ninjas.
The king of the juice.
Send that to the college fund. Oh,
There's this poor
Let's just say,
suffering kid.
if either of you two put your points into college funds, you'd
You're
have a
good.
very successful college journey. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
Yeah. I think so too.
I can't remember how
good.
far the boss is from this point where I am.
Where are you at?
Not
I'm
tremendously
just at
far.
at a fortress. W-
Oh, what is this?
Oh my god! Whoa! 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 What
You
was
just go right
that?
back to it? What the? You go, okay.
It was like Rayman stepped out of the Matrix for a second there.
Oh, here he comes.
That was a
Oh.
great looking secret, yeah.
This actually does look like something out of the Matrix. What the hell?
Where are the
White
shelves?
room and
Shelves gonna complain.
ominous figure approach. Oh my! Ooh!
Uh,
Is this the
Oh.
Doctor chap?
Yes, Kiwi, this is Otto,
Uh,
the first
my-
of the three
uh,
Tinky Doctors.
Right.
It's frozen.
Later.
All right, and we are back. We had to take a brief momentary pause. Unfortunately, Azza had some issues with his emulator. It was freezing in a cutscene, but he has returned back to where he was in a different version of the game. This is the PAL version of the game. Hopefully shouldn't affect him too much. So, gentlemen, now that you are both paused, I'd like to just double check that you are both ready for the race to recommence, and we shall continue from there. Are you both in a good state to continue?
Yep.
Yeah, just I guess just for the audience, my score will look different from when you last saw it if you've been paying attention. Don't worry, we will calculate the actual score.
Yes,
bit of a
we shall do
problem,
maths
but
because
we've
you're
got
using
it.
a completed save file. Yeah.
Nothing but authenticity. Push to chat.
Not the math.
Yeah.
Not the math.
Not the math. All right.
But technical hiccup aside, I am ready.
Cool.
Okay, gentlemen. When I say square to charge, you may continue. In 3, in 2, in 1, square to charge. Right, we are back. And we've gone through the portal, and this time the cutscene won't skip. I say that, touch wood.
Yeah.
Imagine it just skips
Thank
later.
God my desk is
That's
made out of wood.
Alright,
Therefore,
Nico,
I'm touching
here we
wood
have Otto.
constantly.
It's good.
Here's the doctor.
Right, the doctor is in the building, and I am ready to make notes of how much you are going to be scoring for the rest of the event.
All of the three Doctors have different techniques that would end up being their own special way of clearing things. And in case of Otto, when you saw him pick up the arm, he's a fucking guitarist.
Look at him, he's like Eric Clapton over here.
It's like,
Layla.
that treatment was
I
quite
was thinking
ineffective.
Satriani and stuff, but okay.
Who would have thought that wouldn't have worked? Let's try something.
He's like,
Yeah,
wonder
either
if I
way,
can play the drums of your stomach.
There we go.
Well,
No, I
well, he
dabbled a
can't
bit
do
in
it, but
drums
look-
back in the day as well.
well, Otto can't do it, but there is another
They
Doctor
called
that
me the
can
fifth
over the
Beatle
land
because
the
I
living
was the
dead.
one who got replaced by Ringo Starr.
But to get to another Doctor, we're going to go through the world, which means
Oh, good.
We're back
Oh,
in
here
Trippy World!
This happens every time you change.
No,
levels.
oh, that scared me. It's,
By the way, did we
So-
resume the timer?
Yes, the timer is
Okay. Okay, just checking.
I am nothing if not an adept host, fully capable of adapting to situations.
Wonderful.
We appreciate you.
Not a
Very
problem at all.
much. Very much so.
And just for your clarification, you have just over 14 and a half minutes remaining.
Okay.
yep.
That should be
So
enough
please,
to
go
get maybe halfway through the next world for me.
Oh, nice.
I'm not
Nice.
sure about how far you're.
Mm.
far off are you?
I am
Oh
not as
my
far as you,
God.
put it that way.
See,
That
this
part-
this
That
this
part straight
portal
up looks like those old, like, really. I mean, I'm talking really old school here, like those spinning binocular or like telescope things. or
Oh, the
whatever.
kaleidoscope type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was thinking, well, the first thing looked like it was straight out of the 60s. I'm like, is this the 70s?
All right.
Can't wait for the 80s
I don't wanna
one.
go through that.
We're going along the decades here in
Yeah.
Tripville.
Rayman through the
Oh
years.
shoot! I forgot.
You get to
I
trip
messed
out in
up.
each decade.
Oh,
How
I've messed
awesome
up
is
a few times. Don't
like-
worry
it's
about
like-
it.
It's like drinking around the world. It's like
It's just
doing
like
the
personal
drinking around the
frustration.
world thing. In
Yeah,
Disney
I
World,
get
except
that.
with Acid and Rayman.
This time on Rayman, you may drop the acid and turn to the marijuana.
I actually did. Speaking of, I actually did try that drinking around the world thing last time. Disney World. I didn't get past Germany.
I've never actually been to Disneyland, so I have no idea what you're on about, but it sounds interesting.
They have
Have
a.
you
They
not?
have.
Ah,
No.
Interesting.
They have a. They have like a whole like world theme in the. I think it's the Epcot part of Disney World. Where it's
Oh,
like
right,
got-
yeah.
And it's got like every like every country is like has like its own like section there. So there is like a legit challenge, and there's bars for each area and each country and every single like every one of their
I
respective
don't suppose
areas.
it has a New Zealand area, does it?
Yeah,
Wait,
Like,
what? It actually does?
yeah, they do.
No way!
Yep. So they legitly have
You
like
have to drink yourself into a drunken stupor.
It's just drinking around the
Oh.
world. So basically, you just get one drink
embarrassing.
from each part of each country around the area. And
God, I'd
yeah,
love
I
to
didn't-
know what we're drinking from New Zealand. Is it a bottle of Spates?
oh, the
I'm
pap's
not
gone.
sure what it was, but all I know is Germany knocked me.
100? That's not true.
So after Germany, I was done. I was like, I ain't doing this.
Okay.
What did you score there? Did you see?
I'll do it later, don't worry.
Okay.
It's okay. So, normally we would progress naturally into the next world, but because this is the completed file, we are just gonna change.
Well, did I say the land of the living dead? Well, there was a hole out on the highway, so
Yeah.
Rayman has fallen into the back of a woman's whatever. That's like toilet, outdoor rest house thing.
Ah, okay.
Outdoor. Wait, outhouse. Oh my God.
An
Are we in?
outhouse, yes.
Is this Crash 4? Are we in Dingodale Swamp again?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that now, doesn't it?
Where's the diner? I don't see it.
Let's just say that the entire
Yeah.
dirty water is the diner.
So
So
this
what
is
you're
the
saying
last
is
power up.
What you're saying is instead of having a health and safety rating for D for delicious, this has a health and safety rating for F for fail or fucking awful.
So this
See,
is
that's
last
what I want to see in the
power-up.
next Crash Bandicoot game is them getting away with the word fuck being in there. I mean, it was age 12 because of what?
Never mind.
The word bastards and some other stuff. So
Well,
Okay.
like,
You need to far off because
Rexy
Begoniac
said earlier,
does
the French
actually-
is shit. So
the Begoniac, being a witch, does naturally cook things, but it's not necessarily food.
I do like that. Like that, it's pretty funny when you think about it. Like how, when Rexy said earlier that yeah, the French version that gets away with saying shit. It's pretty funny when you think about it on how different languages actually do basically get away with saying a lot of bad things versus English that wouldn't fly for sure.
yeah, I remember when Crash 4 dropped, and I remember actually seeing a few reactions from people on Twitter and on Discord servers I'm in, and they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they said the word bastards in Crash 4," and there was something else that they said, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's really not that bad."
I mean, I was surprised about it too.
It was surprising, but I was like, you know what? It makes sense. He's an Australian-sounding character. It's a very common, thing for them to say bastards. I mean, to be fair, the other thing that Australians and New Zealanders say, a certain word beginning with C. I
God.
think you know which one. Let's not say it on the video. That could have made it in the game, and it could have been after C.
Shoot. That's irritating.
Oh, she is gunning at a rate of. Is it a she or is it a he? I don't actually
Fell
know.
down a hole.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's
this
a
is.
woman.
Yeah.
She
I don't
is
know what-
gunning at a rate of knots. She was just speeding around there.
I'm just still trying to figure out what the C word is. You mean cabbage?
And then
That
you're
is pretty-
seeing the potion right there.
that
You've
is
seen
pretty
it happen twice. She turned into a
All
frog.
I'll say
from-
is, see you next Tuesday.
No,
She
no,
can-
I'm joking. I know what you.
Yeah, but they might not.
Ah, well,
Oh
there you
no.
go.
Azza became a frog as well. That's not good.
It's the frog. Alright,
Actually,
this,
the funny thing is, I actually forgot that's it.
this should be it.
The acronym.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
See, my mother absolutely hates the word, and the only
Oh,
time
no.
she's ever uttered it was in that instance. Was that, that phrase, and I was just like, oh my god, it must have been
No, I forgot
quite
about that.
bad for her to have done that.
No.
I actually, even the other, it actually for some reason, like I heard in a video or like a couple days ago, and it took me a minute to
Oh.
remember. I heard someone use the phrase. I told them they're number one, and it's been a while since I've even heard that one. And I was like, what is? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, come here.
I told him he's number one. Like I was like, what is? I forgot. It's been so long since I've heard that.
See, I remember when I came to this country, one of the things, well, actually, I say came to this country, moved to, I've lived in multiple parts of this country, but the second area that I moved to, school I went to at the time, one of their favourite things was to try and ask people, oh, do you know what a Richard cranium is? And I'm like, I had to sit there and figure it out. And I was like, Richard cranium? And I'm like, and eventually it came, and I'm like, oh, you absolute bastards.
I have to admit, I'm actually blanking on that too.
Richard cranium. So, what is a short name for Richard?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no,
okay.
no, you've got it now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay, that's clever. Holy shit.
It actually was quite clever when I first
like
heard it,
that.
and I was like, my god.
Wow. Damn. Yeah. Okay. That's damn.
The people in this country have a very interesting sense of humor. As someone who is an immigrant, yeah.
And I wish I was stuff I knew stuff like that back in the we're talking about school days earlier. Like,
Oh, back in school days, like,
Oh, man.
unfortunately it's incredibly common over here, but I'd have killed to have had that in
Yeah.
my personal arsenal when I was living in the UK and going to high school for my 1 year of high school. I'm like, that would have
Exactly.
been
I messed up
perfect.
the order.
I'd be calling everybody Richard.
Richard, how you doing, Richard?
I messed up the order. Yes, it's.
All right.
That's good. It's
Shaninjuice
gonna
is
cost me like an extra
Jumping
minute.
away.
Yeah, and this turning has messed me up.
See, I don't know what you punched there, Azul. It was like some sort of barrel or something. And all I can think is...
It's a pig-shaped barrel.
It's a pig-shaped barrel. Okay. All I could think was... I don't know if any of you are familiar with Sea of Thieves.
I know what it is, but I've never played it.
Yeah, I've just heard of it. I haven't played it either.
It looks like a gunpowder barrel that you get in Sea of Thieves, and my favorite pastime in Sea of Thieves is going onto other people's ships and using said gunpowder barrels to blow holes in their ships and sink them.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
And there's like multiple varieties. Like a regular gunpowder barrel might just put a couple of holes in your ship. There's a stronghold one that puts a massive amount of damage. And then there's, I think, one of like black powder or black gunpowder or something. And that one in particular, you might as well just sit there and wait for the boat to sink because it's that quick. I'm just looking at the clock here, gentlemen. You are now down to almost 4 minutes remaining.
Ooh.
So bank as many points as you possibly can. Get those combos in. Yes, I'm learning the lingo of Rayman 3.
There you go. Yep.
So as we're running out of time, Maybe we should get Aaron talk about himself a little bit.
Sure.
You know, so everybody knows who he is.
What do you want me to talk about?
Just anything you want. Just if you want.
Just
if you want.
introduce yourself to our viewers and to our wider community who'll be
Yeah.
probably watching this at a later point.
Think like the self-introductions at work. So like, what do you like and stuff like that.
Do I have to talk like that too?
Only if you want.
No. Hello. Yeah, I'm S04. What should I say? I studied game design at university, so ever since I was young, I've always loved games. These sort of like old platformers have a really soft spot in my heart, like this and like Sonic and Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. It's usually when I'm feeling a little nostalgic is what I'll play. When I'm not feeling nostalgic, recently I've been enjoying a little bit of gacha, and I've been playing some RPGs. Octopath Traveler 2. Pretty fun. I've been enjoying it, although I will say the grind is wearing on me. I might drop it soon, but it is fun. What else should I say? Yeah, that's me.
Nice.
So
And
that's-
you also like share the
sorry.
same educational background as me. I also studied like a game design and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was just going to quickly say, it's fantastic actually that you wrapped up just as you did, because Janinjus has just arrived at the doctor cutscene and it's let him through.
Yeah, the same cutscene, and I was already I was silently having like.
I guess the
I'm
PAL
sitting
version
there
hates
going,
me, and the
Yeah,
PAL version loves Ryan. American version hates
I
me.
do
Aaron.
think it was a case of I do think it was a case of probably needing an update for the PCSX, but it seems to be going quite well on your end. So,
Yeah.
but never mind. We carry on. It's
Mhm.
fine. We have made it work. This race is drawing to a close. We have just under 2 minutes worth of time remaining.
That's
I hope this
No
cutscene
pressure.
ends soon, so I can get
unfortunately
into
for
some
you,
points.
I got to a very good bit, and I just got like 7,000 points. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Nice.
you have been performing really well in this race. I'm like, geez, you
I
can
really
play
have
this
gone
game
to the
really
tricky
fast.
tunnel.
I love this game. Sometimes I'll just play it within like 4 hours and just beat it. and then
Wow,
just be like,
It's-
"Wow,
it
that
can
was
be
a
that
good-"
short. I did not know that.
Like 4 or 5, yeah, something like that.
I think you're.
Although sometimes I get a bit, what's the word?
I
Not
think
bored,
you're.
but
I
like.
think you're a legit like Rayman speedrunner in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen actual like.
Don't know
I was
about
gonna say,
legit.
I've never seen a Rayman speedrunner, but if you aren't it, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I agree.
Rayman 3 speedrunners do exist, and they often like to abuse the camera to zip across the entire level.
Hmm?
Ah,
Yes, I've seen it.
Nice.
See, my thing is, I don't typically tend to watch a lot of speedrunners. I watch some, you know, I tune in from time to time if I can catch like the likes of, you know, Deo or Laura.
Yeah.
But usually it's to say they tend to stream at early arse o'clock my time, so it's not usually
yeah, 'cause-
possible.
Oh, for Laura, for Laura, like her time in the afternoons not always convenient for everyone.
No,
Dale's also over here, so it's not hard for me to catch Dale's stuff.
I think I've just been sort of doing stuff when he's been on, and I'm like, to be fair, it happens to me with other friends who are Twitch streamers. I forget that they're streaming, and I'm usually doing some other things like editing a wiki or what have you. And gentlemen, that is time.
oh,
That is
should
fine.
I get to the end or should I stop?
I would advise to stop.
Okay,
Yeah, I
fair enough.
I-
Yeah, because of
unless you
the
have to
time.
get-
Yeah,
Unless you have to get to the end for the score to count.
yeah, that's true. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it has a total score up there. I don't know if maybe Aaron can tell us. Does the total score on the pause menu?
Yes. It's just for you it would, yes. For me, no. But for you, yes.
For you, yes. So that
Okay.
is your total point score there.
Okay.
I believe we will do a quick jump cut just so we can tally up all the points, and we shall be back with the final results in just a few moments.
Later.
Okay, we have calculated everything. Well, I say we. Azza has done the quick mouse very quickly indeed, and very nicely, very impressively told me what the final score is for him. And I've got Janinjuice's final score in front of me. So this race has not been hampered by technical issues all that badly, because in the end, it's worked out rather well. Right, gentlemen, are you ready to know your final scores?
Yep.
I'm ready. Right. So, I'll start off in the way that I introduced you both at the top of the video. Janine Juice, you have scored, as we can see on your screen, 60,906.
Yep.
And Azza, after all that calculation, has scored a massively impressive 99,796. So I think
What?
that is a GG's to Azza.
That is very big GG's. I'm like, what?
Now, at home, you might be thinking, yeah, I calculated it, but I didn't
Wow,
lie.
that is- Yeah, that is
It's
a
real.
massive
We
GG.
sat there and we watched him
Yeah.
calculate it.
We
We've
went through
gone
the-
over it with a fine tooth comb. Skater
Oh,
over
yeah.
here has gone back and forth cycling through footage. It is all very legitimate.
Wow.
And
That
Azza is our winner.
That is insane, Aaron.
What a
Win
What
on
a-
his debut.
yeah,
Brilliant
what
stuff.
a what a
Wonderful.
debut! Wow, that very massive.
Yeah,
Man,
you know,
that's awesome.
GG
You
jamming.
join an elite club of people who've won a match on their debut, which consists of, I'm sure, many people. I don't know many off the top of my head that are not myself, and I really don't want to inflate my ego any bigger than it ought to be.
Well, I can tell you, I can tell you, I lost my debut.
Oh,
Okay.
Janindus, did you happen to win your debut? Do you remember?
When was my debut?
I have no idea. Was it
I
probably a
can't
stupid?
remember.
Oh, it would have been the 99, I think. Probably your first
I
match in the
think-
99.
I think my first match, I believe,
I can actually tell you.
was-
I've got it on the wiki.
I think
here.
it was
Hang on.
Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, and I think I wasn't racing Danta. I was
It
racing...
might have been Danter, and I think it got voided actually. So hang on, just tell
No,
me
no,
one
it was.
second.
It was voided.
No, it wasn't. It was Croc 2. It was Croc 2.
Oh, Croc 2. Oh, my official one was
against
Croc
Roderick.
2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I won mine then.
Yep, and you won that one. Yes, you did. So you joined an elite club alongside Janny, myself, and Rexy. I think you might have won on your debut. Actually, I'm not
Wow.
sure. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I think the debut was the Dragon Name Hunt. Like, was that last year? For Spiral 1?
No, actually, I think you debuted in Quickelodeon, which was.
I thought that was
Oh
before.
no, hang on.
Nickelodeon.
No, you did debut in Supercharged. Sorry, I apologise. I just double checked the dates. Yes, that was the Dragon Hunt, the original Dragon Hunt, and you won on your debut. So, you're welcome to the club that consists of the four of us, and unfortunately not Skater.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, thank you. I definitely was playing on home ground though. I love this game. I play it once every year.
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, you're both grown up with this game from what we understood throughout this race. So I think
Yeah.
you were both fairly comparable. It's not like you were playing, say, me, for example, who has never touched this game and probably wouldn't make it beyond 20,000 points. So yeah.
I would say that the only difference between me and Aaron in this case, me and Azaflare, is he's played the game once every single year. I haven't. So maybe that experience helped him. I don't know. But and
Who
to be
knows?
honest,
This annual tradition might help.
to give the full scope of my experience with this game, you're looking at somebody who has played it quite a bit, like in his childhood, but he only discovered years later that there are secret areas. So getting the secret areas was my actually first time doing it this time. And usually my scores have not been great, I would admit. So, but yeah, I think it comes down to the end of the day, the actual experience of the game. Like, say, Azaflare plays it every year. I haven't. So I think that was like the big difference in terms of like getting scores. But yeah.
We'll have to. I'd be interested to play something that's more on your home turf. Something that you like.
Ooh, that
play
sounds
quite a
like
bit.
fun.
Yeah,
It's only
but
fair,
What would
right?
you
I definitely
play?
had an
for
advantage,
chance?
despite it being my first.
Well, basically, I would like to giving it on equal ground. I would like it to be a game we have both played, keeping the tradition in there.
Does anything come to mind when you say that you both probably played?
I don't know actually the full scope of what as a player has played, but he mentions like he played Sonic and.
I really would like to do Sonic Riders. I love that game.
I have never played Sonic Riders.
Oh, you never played it? Never mind. That's not equal ground. Forget it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll figure this out
Sonic Heroes per chance.
I have played Sonic Heroes, but I don't play it.
I heard
often.
yes to both there. Am I hearing the start of a Sonic Heroes race?
Ooh, possibly.
I'm
not good at Sonic Heroes. Oh, there he goes. I love Sonic Heroes. I love Rayman 3. I love Sonic Heroes. Here we go.
I love platformers.
Do you play Sonic Heroes every year?
I played it last year, but not every year.
Okay.
I had an urge.
When did I last play Sonic Heroes? Oh, I remember. I got it on the GameCube years ago, and I was playing it on my Nintendo Wii. That was around 2000, maybe
it'd be really
20.
Fun to play like
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you ever played A Hat in Time, but like.
No, I have not played it, but I really want to.
It's one of those games that's on my wish list as well.
Have you played Ukulele as a Flare?
I played it, but it's all right. I'm not the maps are so big. I struggle a bit. But
so maybe Sonic Heroes perhaps is the one that you two should probably do. It sounds like you've got fairly even footing on that one, perhaps. So
and maybe I should. If we do that, I'll probably like play it a little bit. Maybe I don't know.
maybe familiarize yourselves. We'll talk about that. Maybe
we'll talk about it. But maybe that is what we'll do.
But yes, we'll wrap it up here, I think, in terms of this video. Is probably going to be getting rather long at this point. This was an hour race after all. So we'll quickly wrap it up with some final words. First of all, from our commentators. So Rexy, first of all, over to you. Any final words?
Yeah, GG's to S04 for your Square Charge debut. Trust me, this is actually a very cozy place. So make sure to keep on theory crafting what kind of races to do. And our main catchphrase here. This has been a disaster.
Trademark catchphrase. This has been a disaster.
Yeah.
We'll throw it over to Skater. Any final words from you, good sir?
I don't think I could really add anything. Rexy did a great job there, pretty much of everything I was thinking of. Especially Lucas's. This has been almost been a disaster.
I think that should be just the channel slogan at this point.
Yeah.
This has been a disaster.
I can put it on the banner.
Yes, please do. I'd love to see that.
Thankfully, like usually when there are disasters, and this time included, thankfully it's never a full disaster. So
We've always tended to make it work, even when it's been the most. I can think the most disastrous race we've ever done. And even then, we've managed to play that and spin it in a way for laughs. Like we've got a way of doing things here. So
yeah, there's always been very good. There's a will. There's a way.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this has just been a pleasure to watch and to be here chilling with you all. And just huge GG debut win. That's incredibly impressive. And Janinjuice did very, very well as well, and this was just all around just an awesome experience. So yeah, thank you all for doing the race, and thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you, and we'll take this opportunity to thank you for staying awake till beyond 5 o'clock in the morning and doing a screen recording when things could have gone disastrously wrong. In fact, we have indeed saved it. So this has been not a disaster. It's been quite brilliant. Claps indeed. I agree. All right, we'll throw it over to Janny. Commiserations on your loss, but any final words?
Yeah. Well, welcome to the channel. As a Flare, it was a really nice pleasure to meet you IRL here in Japan, and it's a nice. I'm very happy that we have formed ourselves a nice start to a lovely friendship. And it's nice that you are here on the channel. And yes, a very big, glorious GG's to this race. So that's an impressive score. I have no idea how you can get that score, but I may like to find out through playing this game, in my own time. And maybe I'll challenge you again at this same game and the same goal and see if I can justify my game here, because I made a few mistakes, not gonna lie. I have dropped to the ground, I've been smushed, I did not perform my well in some parts, but I tried my best trying to get all those combos, and this is actually the first time I'm actually trying to get a big score. But I would say, yeah, been a good experience. Like I say, as a Flair has said, actually, I love this game too. It is a big, a milestone in my childhood. It's been a nice memory to have playing it, and it's been nice playing it again. So, win or lose, I'm just happy that I'm able to play one of my favorite games and one of my favorite platformers. And yeah, it's been a pleasure racing my new buddy and our new buddy on Square to Charge as a Flair.
Yep.
Fantastic, very well put. And we'll throw it to Azza as the winner of the race. Any parting words from you, good sir? Congratulations on your win.
Oh, thank you. Despite my high score, I also made some mistakes. So you definitely can do better if you try. I believe in you, Jamin. You've got this.
Thank you.
I'm happy to play games with you anytime. Just
Nice.
let me know
Likewise.
the time and place, and I'm down. I like most games.
Preferably not at 6 a.m.
Well, it's good for me, but
Oh, it's okay for you, is it?
it's good for Japan, isn't it? So...
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, if you want, so other people enjoy.
I don't know. I guess for this race, I just want to say it was very... the commentators made it very interesting for me. It was a delight to hear everyone's first-time reactions to the crazy things that go on within this game that
Indeed.
really make you think they did that?
Yeah,
those
absolutely.
moments are so good. And if watching this, you probably played the game, but if not, I do recommend playing it. It's just a gem of a game. It's quite well
Excellently
put together,
put,
I
yeah.
think.
Yep.
All right, well, I think we'll wrap it up here. I'll quickly say, it's been fantastic to see you both doing this game. Like I said at the top of the race, I know nothing about Rayman 3, and it's been actually quite fun to watch, so might go check out some Rayman. I don't know, I was going to say after this, but it is almost 11 o'clock at the time I'm finishing this recording, so probably not, and I've not had dinner yet, so I should probably go make something. But yes, this was a great race. Nice to see two blokes who have a great camaraderie, and I think it's something we can see potentially more of down the track here on Square to Charge. So yeah, welcome to the community. As Rexy said, we'd love to see more of you and see more of your I think Rexy called it theory crafting in terms of race ideas. So yeah, absolutely, please join us again in the future. And to those of you watching at home, please do join us again in the future for another race. When that'll be, who knows? Who will be in it? Who knows? And what it'll be? Not a clue. But we shall see you all next time on Square to Charge. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the like button and share with your family and friends. And we will see you all later. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.